Hello there and welcome to World of Tanks with Ngani Titan. This time I'm on Ghosttown and I'm platooned up with Shadysniper 101. He's in his Hammer, the Tier 7 German Premium Heavy, and I'm in the T29. And this is a pretty good matchup. We're top tier and we're in Ghosttown, which is a good brawling map for heavy tanks. And we're in Ghosttown Encounter, which further focuses the brawling on the Central Plaza, which is an elevated region in the centre of the town with ramps leading up to it, which is ideal for a tank like the T29. I generally only online co-op play with people that I know in real life, and so I don't platoon much, and it's an interesting experience to play platoons. We played a couple of hours over the weekend on two separate occasions, and actually, as kind of suspected and mentioned on the forums, platooning does really increase your win rate and your success rate in battles, because you have someone to kind of cover your back, particularly if you're in complementary tanks. I mean, sometimes we went in complementary tanks like we're doing now, both in heavy tanks, so we're at the same kind of locations of the battlefield and the same doing similar kinds of roles, whereas when you play tanks that don't complement, then you're more like a solo game situation. Now Shadysniper's going up around the back of those buildings in the flat area, and I'm sticking here to this ramp. I don't want to go into the square. I want to keep the hull down and just use the turret and fire basically across the square. So I'm getting some fire in across the square, but not to any great effect. I've got some critical damage, but even though there's a lot of tanks there, I haven't actually managed to hit anything in a decisive fashion yet. There's an Oni in the opposite team. It was one of the features of the weekend that it was full of these Japanese heavy and super heavy tanks. Even all the way up you'd see the odd Tier 9 and Tier 10 Japanese heavy tank, which suggested some people actually free X speed the whole way up the Japanese heavy tank line, spending probably considerable sums of money doing it. But Shadysniper and his teammate are getting fire from across the square, and I've decided to come around to help, but it turns out I'm not very effective at it. I come too close to the wall up here and I can't get the gun depression to fire with that VK. I was trying to be close to the wall because I knew there was tanks across the square, but they managed to deal with the VK anyway, so I poke out in a more central location, see if I can get some fire across the square. So I see the T-43 making a run for the two lads, and I track him, but I don't do any actual real damage. Seems to be a lot of my shots at the moment is that I have quite a few criticals, or more criticals than I have regular. So he brings these tracks back up and YOLOs around the corner. I don't have any effective fire in him, but looking at the mini-map, there are quite a few tanks coming around that side of the square, and they're going to get under pressure, so I need to go back around to assist in the defense. So there's a T-150, and the Oni is now peeking the corner on this side. We got a nice shot into the commander's hatch, the T-150, which is a very good tank, but a top tier, but not necessarily lower down. Now I wait too long here to get the shot in, and somebody else finishes him off. Get a nice one into the turret cheeks of that VK. And bounce yet another shot off the Churchill. So I noticed that Firefly tucking in the inside corner of the square there, and I thought I could finish him off, but I don't quite manage it. Now the VK pulls back before I manage to get the reload completed, And the Firefly's done a runner. He's not hanging around for me to shoot him a second time. I got a right thump on the side of the turret from an OI. And I do the same thing, return the favour basically. So the VK bounces a shot off my upper front plate, I think. So I wait for a while for him to pop out again, but he's obviously had the camera swung around the corner, so he doesn't come out until I actually turn the turret somewhere else. But then he comes out a little too far, and I finish him off. So now I'm free to deal with the OI. So I go over to the corner and I snap one off with the OI and finish him off. But there's a second OI there, who's in reasonably good health, and I don't want to get hit by him. So I face the front of the tank towards the wall here and just angle out backwards. But then I bounce the shot off the mini turret in front. And he finishes Shadysniper off. But I have my revenge from my platoon mate. And I don't get the final shot on that Churchill. Not that I probably would have hit him anyway, I'd have bounced another one off his turret. And there's only the IS-3 left. So I'm just in the chase now to see if I can get any remaining damage. And the IS-3 is off chasing down an enemy tank that he's just taking a particular dislike to. So yeah, he's focused on that OI, or is it on our team, and he's ignoring me completely. Don't do much damage on the ram. These American tanks are physically big, but they don't have quite the weight of similarly sized Russian tanks. So anyway, that's it. Game over. 13 damage ribbons. And we won. So 3,500 damage over, high caliber, first class mastery. And Shadysniper is second by experience, and I'm first. So thank you for watching the video. Please consider giving it a like, and please consider giving the channel a subscription. And I hope see you again soon. Goodbye.